everyone, we just arrived in Charleston on a red-eye. I'm sleepy but excited. Starting today in the charming French Quarter, where cobblestone streets, pastel facades, and centuries-old churches set the tone for a day of discovery. Let's see what this southern gem has in store. Hello everyone. We got through the check-in process smoothly, although they did only have about 2 scanners open, and there's not a lot of people at this time of night anyway. Our flight was originally at 9:25. It's been delayed to 10:55, which in this climate and this shutdown is actually okay, as long as we still get to our final destination smoothly. Workers here seems to be in high spirits. I did ask one of them how they're doing, and he was just like, it's okay. Hopefully this shutdown doesn't go on for much longer, but it really is sad in the way that hardworking people are not getting paid. Well, there's my soapbox. So, on my way over here, I took Uber, and I had the most colorful driver. First of all, when she picked me up, she didn't realize I was going to the airport. She asked me, "You have luggages? I assume you're going to the airport?" And I said, "Yes, obviously." But she was like, "Well, Uber didn't tell me that I was heading to the airport, and they're only paying me $10 out of this fare." I was like, whoa. I said, my apologies. I mean, I didn't know what to say to that. And she was like, "But it's not your fault. Let's carry on." So, okay. And then she had asked me where I was going for the trip. And for some reason, I said Charlotte, not Charleston. Then she, I could see her eyes in the rear view mirror, and she was like, "Why are you going to Charlotte?" I meant to say Charleston. And then she goes, "I don't know if you're going to have any fun over there." And then she goes, "Well, and at least you have the right color." I was like, I didn't know how to respond to that. I was a little surprised. So there you go. That was the story for the night. And so right now I am eating, what is that? The pink berry swirl. I have it's almost a trail mix. What is that? A trail mix. So I have a trail mix of yogurt right now. As a pre-flight snack. Are we eating? Are they providing us meals in the plane? So I did bring some food. All right, we'll see you in the plane. Alrighty, so we just got to our hotel and we were able to check in early. It's only 11 o'clock. So 2 thumbs up and let me give you a tour. So this is our bathroom. They do have, is this, yes, because I did bring some food over from the Bay Area that I will need to put in the refrigerator. Oh good, an iron. You guys know I love to iron. Oops. And we actually have a view. That's nice. I love it. So we're just gonna freshen up and hit the streets. And this is why I love the East Coast. You definitely know you're no longer in California because of the architecture, especially here in the South. I mean, it's very distinctive architecture that you know you're in the South. I love it. And the weather here is great. It is, I believe, mid 70s, and again, it's around 11:30. All right, time for some lunch. Now there's a story why we are here in Charleston. It's because the original plan was to go to New York for the Thanksgiving Day parade. But it just so happens that my mom's birthday lands on Thanksgiving Day. And so I didn't want to leave her on Thanksgiving Day, her birthday. So I had to shift gears really quick. And I really wanted to go on a trip, you know, something to replace the New York trip. So Darwin was already off this week, and this is the second week of November. Oh, the first week of November, sorry. And so I decided, okay, let's go ahead and make use of that. So a week before the shutdown happened, that's when we booked all of this. And then the shutdown happened. I've always wanted to come to Charleston because of the architecture here. And so far, it's really lovely. First off, fried green tomatoes. I mean, I've had fried green tomatoes before, but it's nice to know the regional differences.
It looks pretty good. Fantastic.
Really good. It is really good. Wow. That is awesome. It's a little sweet, a little savory, crunchy outside, tender tomato.
They messed it up, so I could just, they have one ready, so I was like, I feel like you would rather have it now.
With the grits. Oh my God, that's so good. I think this is one of the, I think this is one of the best fried green tomatoes I've tasted. Definitely a must try when you come here. My drink is really good too. It's called the Pineapple Storm. And with the fried green tomatoes, there's also ham with it. And this is real ham. So good. So good. All right, so I ordered a half serving of the bouillabaisse. I love that they offer half servings of most of their entrees. The broth is spicy, but not too crazy spicy. The fish is meaty. I actually don't know what fish they're using, but great. Potatoes. Not mushy. It still holds its texture. This is a vegetable I haven't eaten for a while. Okra. I really like the heat on this bouillabaisse. You can keep coming back to it without feeling that spiciness to the pit of your stomach where you just want to give up on it. It's so good. It really is. And the other thing we ordered is blackened catfish. Let's try that next. With rice pilaf. That's interesting. The rice is sweet. I don't know what to think about that yet. The catfish itself is really good. Really good. But the sweetness of the rice kind of throws me off. Yeah, I'm on the fence about that one. And when you pay, they give you a postcard. So pretty. I really enjoyed our lunch here. Now we are gonna go explore the French Quarter of the city. All right, so we are taking a self-guided tour of the French Quarter, and I found a really good map and guide through a blog. So I'm going to link that information in this video. And that right there is the USPS. So this is the famous Rainbow Row of Charleston. It's almost like the painted ladies of San Francisco. So originally these were built in the 1700s, and it originally faced the waterfront. So where I'm standing was the water. So it started to rain. When I looked at the weather right before we left, it just said warm and sunny skies. Out of nowhere, it started to rain. And according to the weather report, it's supposed to rain for a good hour. So we had to duck in for some coffee and some pecan banana bread. Yeah, actually the the banana bread is actually pretty good. And it's pretty hefty too. Yeah. So we're just gonna wait out the rain here. So for our flight, we did get delayed an hour on the first leg. And I thought because that happened, they were going to push out our second leg, but they didn't. So we arrived at 7:20. Like we taxied around 7:20 or landed taxied around 7:20, and our second leg leaves at 8:10. So we actually had to bolt it from that gate to our next gate, but we made it on time. And then that flight from San Francisco to Baltimore, it was so smooth. It was one of the smoothest flights I've ever had within the United States. Like smooth. But I still couldn't sleep. I did not sleep a wink. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't. And then on the second leg, we weren't delayed at all, but we sat on the tarmac for a good 15 minutes, and because of the employment reduction for the workforce in the airport, especially the control tower, they weren't allowing multiple airplanes to take off. And so it was turning out that our plane would have had to wait 2.5 hours on the tarmac to take off. Yay! So the pilot requested if they could fly lower. And I guess you could do that if the distance is short. I'm not sure, but they allowed it, and so we were able to take off, and we pretty much arrived here in Charleston at 11 o'clock on time. This market is a mile long, so long. And parts of Charleston is already decorated with Christmas or holiday decoration. This is the biggest market I've ever walked through, but it's so much fun. This Waterfront Park is so nice, and it's such a nice place to rest after 10 million steps from the time we landed to when we sat here. There's also a park with lots and lots of benches. And then of course there's the waterfront. One thing we've observed is that this city is a very drivable city. There are a ton of parking lots and parking structures. So you can rest assured that if you visit the city or when you visit the city, you can drive in and out. Holy guacamole. My feet are screaming, and I'm sort of loopy now just because I haven't slept at all. I just couldn't sleep on the plane. As great of a flight that was, my anxiety just overpowers my need to sleep. And because it's a red eye, I didn't want to waste the day. So we just hit the ground running, and wow, it is a walkable city for what we've sort of experienced this first day. But wow, there are so many things to see, or I wanted to see so many things that maybe I should have picked and choose, but I don't know when I'll be back here. You know me, I like to cram things, and I do pay for it in the end with my feet screaming at me and almost wants to just plant itself into the ground. So tomorrow, I don't want to start early. And maybe tomorrow we would pick and choose what to do or what to see, just because I do want to relax, you know, have that feel of relaxation. So I'm going to attempt that tomorrow. But for now, we came straight to our hotel to rest before going out to dinner. And we have happy hour in the hotel, and there is also a bistro here. But since it is our first night, I would like to go to a well-known place to have dinner. All right, so it's time for dinner, and our original plan was supposed to be for Fig restaurant, but they're only open between 5 and 10 p.m. So most likely they would be looking for a reservation, which I did not make. So we are here at Coogan's, and first off, I ordered a fig jam martini, and I really thought it was going to taste like fig because I love fig. It doesn't. It just tastes like a regular martini-ish. But I can deal. And then we're starting off with fried green tomatoes. Not my favorite as far as presentation, but let's see how it tastes like. I mean, it already lost the breading. It lost the breading already. So it's just the tomato. I mean, it's falling apart. Definitely Magnolia is...
I have this cheese fritters.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Magnolia is on top of our fried green tomatoes list. Next is the cheese pimento fritters. Okay. Let's see this. It's gonna fall, it's gonna fall. Looks yummy, smells yummy. Love it. Love it. A++. Cream melt in your mouth. Gooey gooey. And it's got some marmalade of some sort, like a sweet marmalade. So good. So good. It's also got a kick to it. It's just so lovely. Great appetizer. For our entree, we got the Pugin's Porch famous bone-in chicken, and it is a whole chicken. So we're splitting it between the two of us, and it comes with collard greens, beans, and rice. So the chicken, actually, I've tried it already, and crispy, crunchy, juicy, perfect. Yeah. There are greens also. They know how to do collard greens.
Hey friends, what's our thoughts on the fried chicken? Pretty good?
Very good. But the rice. We're Asians. We know rice. And we like our rice a certain way. We use a certain brand. But overall, very good chicken. It's basically a family serving. Yeah. It's so tender and juicy that the meat just falls off the bone. Yeah. The skin is super crispy. Look at that. The bone just fell. Yeah. You know, I wish what they had done was just to do chicken, biscuits, and gravy. Because their biscuit is delicious and exactly the way biscuit is supposed to be and taste like. Yeah. I wish it was just chicken, biscuits, and gravy. It is Saturday night at 8 p.m. and the French Quarter, or North of the Broad, is hopping, and everyone is mostly dressed to the nines. Yeah, I'm not sure what the event is, or if there's an event, but people are dressed up. So, for dessert, banana pudding. I was surprised. We were both surprised that it came in a mason jar. And I already ate my cookie. I think it's a vanilla wafer, but I'm not sure. There's another flavor in there and I don't know what it is. I'm not familiar with it. Alright, so let's dig in there.
Y'all enjoy.
You took all the...
I mostly got the whipped cream.
I was going to tell you to go ahead and move it out of the way or take it out.
Ah, there it is. Whoa, too much. This is like the largest spoon in the world. Okay, there. Oh yeah. Definitely banana. Not bad, but not my favorite. So, I think this is a good place in time to end this vlog. It's been such a long day, but our first day here has been great. People here definitely has exhibited or put forward their Southern hospitality, so thank you to everybody that we've sort of met and has made this day memorable in a really good way. Alright, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. So, from my mind side to yours, definitely more to come. Thanks for watching.